thoughts on that game?
I thought it was superb. On Saturday, for a number of reasons, probably needed tonight to restore my faith in in this level of football at times, because it was a little bit unjust in all aspects. Saturday put a right from early on in the season. You know, I think we were unbeaten at the time when we played these, and they've come and done a job us on a Friday night. So, you know, sometimes you've got to wait to get to put things right, and we've done that tonight. These are a good side, they're particularly good at home, and arguably we were. You know, if it had been a bigger scoreline, I don't think it would have been out of the question tonight.
Yeah, so we've done some emergency drainage in this area here, I'm sure you'll see on the video, but we dug some holes and then we filled them up with sand just so it drains the pitch a little bit more, and it has worked. It took a little bit of time, but it has worked and it's going back to normal now.
No, I think from everything to do with day today, we come down this morning as a club, and Al were here, Mark were here, Senate were here, and we worked really hard to get the pitch on. So first and foremost, credit to them, because it's been a relentless weather. And then obviously the management team today were Christo, DC, and obviously Newey's coming. Managed the team really well throughout the game, and I think the 4 goals that we scored were a credit to everyone. So couldn't be any more pleased, to be honest. Pitches held up well, some really good performances, and it would have been easy after such a long period of not playing through no fault of anybody's to be a little bit sluggish. And again, probably at half time, maybe a couple of months ago, we might have not come out and done what we've done in the second half, but to put them 4-0 to the sword is really good in terms of, again, we've got goals coming from midfield now. I've told Reece about his shooting, but I think the goal, watch it back, it's a superb finish. Shimov's worked the line really well. He's listened to the advice that's come from him from Newey. Domela's great cross, great header, started off well. The 2 wingers, any combination we played have been really good. So no, he's good, and hopefully the lads recover well before Tuesday, which is going to be a tough test for us. But I think one to relish, they're flying, aren't they? I haven't seen results today, but you'd imagine they've still got aspirations to run and winning league. But it's a good test for us, and hopefully an entertaining game.
Yeah, so it's a game day today, it's a match day, it's Tuesday. We've got Wakefield down here, so it's a big game. We're pushing for playoffs, and they're obviously second in the league. But on a day like this, it's usually just running about, getting everything in, getting all the stock in, make sure everything's stocked up, fridges are full, card machines are charged up and all that, beer's all in there. Yeah, that's pretty much it, putting all the pies in, all the food, making sure they're all ready, and then welcoming fans at about 6:30.
So part of my job as well is to make the programmes, get them ready for match day, put them out. So we've got them here for Wakefield, which is tonight obviously, so yeah. Yeah, so this is where some of our volunteers sit and welcome fans in, making sure they're coming in, selling the merchandise, selling the programmes, getting them into the game. Bucks loss at home tonight. Give us your thoughts on that game.
Uncharacteristic of us. So it's, you know, it starts and finishes with me in terms of the result. But you can't give them the reasons why we've lost tonight. We were nothing like I've seen before. Players doing things I've not seen them before. Players not doing things that they should be doing. We don't give ourselves a chance when we're 2-0 down in first 5-10 minutes, whatever it was. And then it was to kind of keep it score respectable, to be honest. Didn't lay a glove on them. Listen, they're a good side. Take even better pictures when they've finished scoring, which I'm not too sure what it was about. So, but it's just a disappointing night overall. Decent crowd here again, and weekend full of expectation after a really good result on Saturday. Potentially, the lack of games have caught up with us, and we got through Saturday on adrenaline. But again, there's no excuses for that disappointing performance tonight. In no uncertain terms now, we've got to put it right on Saturday away at Route 1. So it'll be a case of let's see who's up for the battle on Saturday.
Back, so loss here at Route 1 today, give us your thoughts on that game.
Got what he deserved. Didn't take a chance in the first half, got completely punished. Last 10 minutes, unacceptable, embarrassing. Not a reflection of the team that I want to represent and represents the club, because we needed to come here with a point to prove. As I said, we built up to this week. I think we beat Ilka by 4 last week. You're looking forward to it. You think it's 2 massive games. We've conceded 9, scored 1, so I'm not going to, can't really dress it up. Lads in here have completely let themselves down because they've got themselves in such a good position, but you've got to question attitude, you've got to question, are they fit enough, you've got to question, have they dug in enough, and the answer's no. So we've got 13 games left now, and it's a case of, as I said before, I didn't want to be one of them sides that canters through last part of the season. The playoffs are still not out of the question, but it's going to be a massive uphill battle, so we've got to go and win 3 out of the next 3, for being completely honest, to make it interesting for us. But it's his own doing, nobody to blame.